Okay, I was thinking more about what I was saying yesterday about my parental regrets, and it's good to refocus and try and look at a topic with just a fresh perspective, or maybe just a little bit farther back perspective, and thinking how it's so ridiculously important, the experience that my kid or hopefully children, what they will have, what they will feel, what they will experience as kids, especially young kids, and a lot of things that I think matter to me and to my kind of sense of self-worth and my ego and all of that, things that really matter to me in that way, may not matter that much to a child of mine. So I was just trying to think of what types of things really mattered to me as a kid as it relates to my parents. I'm thinking early years here, single digits, and their achievements. That wasn't yet something that I cared about. I don't know if it still is, but it definitely wasn't then. And I didn't care about how much money they made. I didn't care about the quality or the types of things they had. That was completely irrelevant. Let's see, what else did I specifically not care about? I didn't care what kind of clothing they wore, and these are all things that I care about in my daily life right now, that I think are important, whether consciously or, kind of subconsciously. Things that I cared about, things that I think really impacted me as a little kid, was their love and their happiness and our time spent together in happy times, like that's what's important, is being together and having a good relationship that is loving and joyful, and full of play and exploration and good shared time. That's what I cared about in relation to my parents. That's what I wanted. And really, that's just what I wanted, period, not just in relation to my parents. I mean, that was like the thing. And so when I think of, happy memories as a kid, it was good, joyful, loving times with my parents, or my family, my sister and then any other close people. It was people and joy and happy and fun and being outside and exploring and playing, and those are the important things. And I don't know at what stage a kid starts to care about their parents' so-called accomplishments. I don't know when that becomes really important. And I'm not saying that it's not important. I'm saying I just don't know when that starts to factor in. That might only be when the kid is an adult on their own and they're starting to ask the question of what they want to do with their life and what's important and what is meaningful and all of that. And I don't know if I should try and ignore, accomplishments, success, things like that, in favor of kind of ultimate family relationships, like taking family to the very top, and kind of excluding everything else, I'm not sure that I want to do that or I should do that, but I can tell fairly easily that so much of what I kind of just by default kind of care about right now in my daily life that is carried over from, say, my 20s, that stuff doesn't matter. You know, and so I'm not super proud of what I did, say, in the 10 years before I got married, and that's a lot of time spent in particular modes that are not currently very relevant for me. And so I kind of have to go through this process of relearning what is important. And now I want to, consciously, I want to plan a life around what I and my wife together what we decide are our priorities, our values as a family. Because I want a happy, joyful, together family. I really want that. I want that more than I want a successful career. I want that more than I want a nice house or nice cars. I want that more than I want nice clothing, or I want that more than I want a nice body, I want it most. So I'm going to work on that. And I think it's going to take, a lot of thinking, just kind of brainstorming, but also I want to do some outside exploration and see what's working for other people, see if I can find people who I might want to model, some aspects of their life. So yeah, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm done with my little random workout. I was still sick, so I just kind of did light random stuff. And I'm going to go in and start my day and enjoy some time with my family. Because I have to do that every day. Like, that's not something I try and, plan some elaborate thing in the future, and at some nebulous point I will then have joy. It's like, no, I got to go in and I got to do it right now, and that's cool. That's a wonderful privilege to be able to enjoy time with my family, and I get to do it right now. Well, as soon as they wake up, but soon.